To some, having more than one wife might sound like heaven on earth. But just imagine the communication skills required, the potential for jealousy, and all those family logistics, well, they might just seem overwhelming. No one knows exactly how many polygamists live in this country. Most live in secret. There's been a lot of news about the followers of Warren Jeffs and alleged forced marriages of underage girls. But tonight, we meet a community with a twist. The women choose their husbands, not the other way around. Here's ABC's Cecilia Vega.
Happy birthday, Rosemary.
19-year-old Rosemary Colley has one wish. She wants God to give her a name, the name of the man she will marry.
I could marry someone single or someone very married with 3 wives or 10 wives. You just have to keep your mind open.
She will keep praying until inspiration strikes, just like her mother and her other mother and her other mother before her. Because in this polygamist community, God reveals to the women who they will marry.
Do you feel like you have any say in this as a person?
Oh yeah, absolutely. This is my choice. I chose to basically give myself over to Heavenly Father to place me with whoever He chooses.
Rosemary is the eldest in a family of 22, a husband, 3 wives, and 18 children, all crammed under one ever-expanding roof.
Fiona, Monica, Esther, Edgar.
The head of this plural household, meet Michael Colley.
We have 3 more that aren't in this picture, so keeping up with numbers is kind of tricky.
Actually, if it's for the kids.
Dinner time here is controlled chaos. Every inch of available space is filled. From the grown-up table to the kids' table, a play table, and each seat at the counter. Rose is sister wife number 1.
What's the biggest challenge that I might not know about living in this house?
Making sure all of the children get fed and get fed fairly. So you can't have people coming in and out and feeding their kids whenever, however.
This is life in Centennial Park, Arizona, home to 1,500 fundamentalist Mormons, just across the road from a more infamous polygamist group, the FLDS, followers of Warren Jeffs, who was convicted of felony child sexual assault and is serving a life term in prison. Over there, you got married when the leader decided.
I know one that had 4 hours notice. Her and her sister really fast made her a wedding dress, and they were ready.
Here in Centennial Park, a woman isn't forced into marriage.
Is your family still growing?
Yes, it will continue to grow.
Until it's how big?
I don't know. I may have another lady that comes into the family. I'm pretty sure I'll have more children that will come into the family. And so as the husband and the provider, then a lot of what I do is prepare for that.
How do you know when it's time for another wife?
Actually, I don't know. My job is to be prepared for that eventuality. This particular space right here will be a bedroom.
First, he needs more space. That's what the shipping containers in his backyard are for.
It's for one person. It's a single person space, and it's for them to sleep, study, that kind of thing.
It is rare that television cameras are allowed inside polygamist homes. After all, this is a lifestyle that is illegal in all 50 states. But the residents of Centennial Park say they want to show just how average, how normal their lives are.
We would like to start having the debate nationally about the decriminalization of polygamy. I don't see that there's any reason to have this lifestyle be a crime. It's a religion. It's not a crime.
Why do men in this congregation want another wife?
A religion where it's believed multiple wives leads to a higher form of salvation.
This is where I choose to be. And though I'm not real smiley, I truly am happy with this lifestyle. I would be terribly unhappy in something different. Living in a monogamous lifestyle would just not be full enough for me.
This is our version of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. If everyone else in the United States is entitled to that, so are we.
But it's not quite the laid-back polygamy seen in shows like Sister Wives either. Women in Centennial Park have some say, but not all the say.
Are you allowed to say as a wife, no more, there's no more room?
Not really, because the way I came in was that I believed that I belonged to Michael, and I can't say that there's nobody else who belongs to you. That's between Michael and God.
Please bless this food.
There's no dating allowed. Women here have to be at least 18 to marry, and God can tell them to marry just about anyone in town.
Personally, as a father-husband, how would you feel if your daughter decided to marry a man who's 70 years old?
If that's what the answer is that comes from our Father in heaven, great.
You'd be okay with that?
Yes.
Sleep soundly at night?
Yes.
Future husbands can be revealed anywhere at any time. For Connie Colley, inspiration came when she was in the 6th grade.
I didn't hear anything per se. It was more of a feeling where it was like, pay attention. And then the message came, this is the answer to your prayer. Here's the answer. And I looked up and he was standing there.
Her teacher then, her husband now. A few streets over, this young polygamist family hopes another young woman gets the inspiration to join their family.
Can you see it? Can you both envision having another wife? Mm-hmm. Are you thinking about it?
Yeah.
Maybe sooner than later?
It's not really something, like we don't go out and actively seek or date anyone. We more just keep ourselves open to if that comes about, then we're okay with that.
Marlene is the first wife, Rebecca the second,
Say please.
and Isaiah is the man of the house.
Did you sleep good?
Does God live in a plural marriage?
We believe so.
How many wives does God have?
I have no idea. I haven't met him yet.
It is a fundamentalist version of a modern family. The Thompsons live comfortably middle class. A large living room, kids with iPads, closets full of shoes and clothes. Albeit clothes that fit the Centennial Park dress code, modesty first.
I shop at Ross, TJ Maxx, just depends.
I have a career. I go to work every day. My kids go to school. We do baseball. She goes to school. He goes to work. We just have a very normal life.
But keeping everyone happy takes work.
How do you not get jealous?
You do. You do get jealous. I'm not trying to portray that it doesn't happen. It's just that it's like any human emotion. You learn how to deal with your emotions, And so today, seeing them two together is no biggie.
I wouldn't go cuddle with him on the couch while Marlene's home, or it's just, she's sitting right there on the couch too, and why would I do that?
Sleeping arrangements take careful coordination. In a nightly ritual, Isaiah kisses one wife goodnight and goes to sleep with the other, alternating every 2 nights.
I have my bedroom, Becca has her bedroom, and Isaiah has his bedroom. And if I'm not sleeping with Isaiah, I sleep in my own room. And if I am, I sleep in his room.
Take out the dirty diapers to the garbage.
Ew.
I know, it's disgusting.
But the Thompsons say this is the life they chose. They were all raised in polygamist homes, Rebecca born in Centennial Park. But Marlene and Isaiah moved here after 8 years on their own.
Rebecca, did you ever think, I don't want to enter into a house where I'm the 2nd or 3rd or 4th wife?
For me, I always felt like I was supposed to be the 2nd wife. And so I always, I liked the idea that a woman could be married to a man who already has a wife.
The next generation of men is on a mission, learning how to be good husbands, modern polygamist husbands.
Let's pray about it.
Leading and teaching this small army is Arthur Hammond.
Amen.
One of the town elders and a husband to 3 wives and more than 20 children.
Well, any man that says he's the boss of his household and has not consulted his wife is a damn liar or a fool.
Our dear, kind, and gracious eternal Father in heaven.
They say they are tired of living in secret. And by demonstrating plural marriage the way they say it should be.
Anybody that thinks that we intimidate our women, I would like to see any 10 men try to intimidate one of my wives.
Arthur and the others here hope they can inspire tolerance.
Does Dad get a kiss?
But a lot of people think women in a society like this have no rights, that they can't leave, that all they're for is having babies.
Well, I can tell you that my door swings both ways. If they come in, they can go out. I know of no greater freedom for a woman than living in a responsible, caring, polygamist home.
Whether the rest of the world is going to believe that may take some time. For Nightline, I'm Cecilia Vega in Centennial Park, Arizona.
Polygamy USA airs Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern on the National Geographic Channel.